Guys, I just did it. Okay, so I just beat Absolute Radiance. So I don't have the video, because I did it on the PS4 and I wasn't recording. I don't record the PS4. There'll be video evidence eventually. But I'm gonna tell you the story of like how I did it. So, the official time I beat it at was 10:38 or 10:39 p.m. on Tuesday, September 23rd, 2021. 10:38 to 10:39 p.m. on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, 2021. Oh, this is it was probably my 8th or 9th Pantheon 5 run. And it was all the culmination of a lot of practice against Absred. I got the game for free when it was available with the PS Plus package on the PS4 in December. December of 2020. So, I've been playing the game it's September now, so I've been playing for like 10 months. Of course, I didn't play every day or anything. But I've been playing for 10 months. Probably got through most of the story in like 5 maybe. And the other 5, the last 5 have been all grinding. It has almost solely been fighting Absrad. The first like 1 to 2 months were some other fighting, but after that, once I finally scaled the 5th Pantheon, it was just grinding Absrad over and over and over and over and over. I spent, on that account alone, it's got, the account that I beat her in has 164 hours on it, 176 hours on it right now. It's 4 hours off 180. And probably like 90, at least half of that was Absrad grinding, or just enemy grinding, boss grinding in the Pantheons, in the Hall of Gods. So I got better at it over time, and yesterday, as I said in my previous video, I beat her on Ascended difficulty, which is a giant accomplishment. And I think that came off me realizing that I was able to get really close off an accident if I wasn't supposed to fight her on that difficulty. Or maybe I did it on purpose, but whatever happened, I managed to beat her on that difficulty, and then that made me think, I've only been talking for 2.5 minutes. So that made me think, okay, I'm getting close to Pantheon 5, so I tried Pantheon 5, and I died to Nightmare King Grim. So I thought, okay, gotta practice him. I practiced him yesterday and did kind of bad. Today I kept practicing. I did really good in Absrad. And again, my fighting with Absrad, like maybe a couple weeks ago, I was able to consistently have her kill her for about like 4 or 5 in a row, and then I lost the consistency and it went back to random. Then I regained the consistency yesterday, and I'm going to tell you what the giant thing that made me like able to be so much better at Absrad and all the bosses in general was. I'll get to that last though. So stick around to the end, because it's a really significant thing that I realize why I'm losing. So, I lost the consistency and I regained it yesterday. And then yesterday, and after yesterday and today of fighting Nightmare King Grim, I was ready to beat Pantheon 5. So I went in, and I did really good. I did better than normal on most of the bosses for the same reason I'm going to talk about. I did worse on a couple because of the same reason again. It made me slightly worse on some and much better on others. So like Zero, I didn't take a single hit on. Usually I get hit once or twice on him. So I'm doing really good, all the way up until Absrad. I beat Phase 1 only 1 hit, and I heal up fully into Phase 2. Here we go. I get hit 4 times in a row right off the bat. And I think I had 3 hits and a fall. And I was so worried I was going to die. I put it onto the big screen. I was doing something, but I was playing in VR. I'll say that. I'll talk more about that after. But I put it onto the big screen so my mom could watch, and so I could see the final, cinematic afterwards. And I managed to heal up. I healed up a bit, and I think I healed up to, 5. And then the final climb sequence started. And I usually sucked the climb sequence. It always, I'll talk about this again later, but with the same thing, because it's all coming down to this one thing. But I was able to do really good on the climb, and then I finally got to the end, and I didn't get hit once. I still had, I think, 5 health, and I killed her. And I took off the VR headset and I watched. And the final thing that did it, why I was able to do so good and why I was able to consistently beat them all, the VR has less delay. The VR has significantly less delay than the TV. When I'm playing on the TV, The delay I experience is a good maybe 20th of, fifth of a second. So like 0.2 seconds, which is significant. Or like 0.1 seconds even, or 0.15. It's significant. And I would always get hit with like the laser beam section. I would suck at that part. I would suck at... the one where Grim puts the spikes up in the ground, I'm terrible at that. That's like the hardest attack in the entire game for me to dodge. Like, the hardest attack, other than maybe the oblobbles. And I was able to consistently do it because the VR doesn't have delay. So when I was using the VR, so I was sitting close, so the remote could communicate with the PS4 quicker, I guess. And it would go straight through a wire into my headset, so I could very quickly see what's happening. It's not waiting for wireless stuff. And so I could immediately see what's happening and react to it. Everything felt so slick, so smooth. There was no lag whatsoever. And that made me amazing at the climb and dodging Grim's spikes. And those were the main two problems. Pure Vessel I've always been great at. So once I killed, I like said, my mom was watching. I killed Nightmare King Grim. I killed Nightmare King Grim, then I said we need to put it up on the screen. Because I knew I would be able to kill the next one, and I would very likely be able to kill Absrad. And I got really worried at that one point, but I didn't manage to beat her. But, yeah, this is the first time I've beat Pantheon 5. And I believe at the moment I just counted, I beat the White Defender on Radiant today as well, leaving, I think there's now 16 bosses I have not beat on Radiant, and that's it. And all of them are now beat on at least Ascended, since I beat Absolute Radiance yesterday. So this is a significant step. I've now beat Pantheon 5, I saw the ending for myself. I mean, I've seen it tons of times before, I've seen it so much, because like, I watch a lot of YouTube stuff. But this is the first time I've actually got to experience it, which is really cool. I've now got 4 of the 5 endings, I've got all the achievements except one, because that was an achievement to beat Pantheon 5. The other one's hidden, so I'm not sure if it's like the speedrun achievement or the Steel Soul achievement. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But now that I'm so good on the bosses, I mean, Steel Soul should be a breeze. Like, I beat Absrad. Like, with normal Radiants, you just have to climb up and then hit her, plus they're slower. And there's still only the 2 phases, and she's weaker. So, like, a Steel Soul run, I have no worry about. Plus, I'm like, quite good at the game already. I've done, like, some small short speedrun attempts where I, like, immediately go fight Moloch or something. Or maybe those were Steel Souls, but regardless, I haven't done much practice in the world, and honestly, I don't think I've gone out in the world, other than like a speedrun attempt and a little bit of Steel Soul. I haven't gone out in the world of it for like a couple months now, other than those 2 times. So I do need to get better with the world, but that's the next goal, get the final achievement. And then that'll be my first full achievements in any game as well. Once I get that achievement, I'll have my first platinum trophy. And it's gonna be on Hollow Knight. And platinum trophies are the ones you get for completing everything else in the game. You get their achievements, which require getting all of the trophies. So, yeah, this is huge. I'm super excited. I haven't tested my heartbeat. I think it's calmed down by now, but I'm still like super hyped up. I'm super excited and super like full of dopamine. This was huge. Beating Absolute Radiance at the top of the peak. Beating Pantheon 5. My goal for a while now, for all these months I've been training against Absolute Radiance, is to one day be able to do Pantheon 5 hitless. I want to be one of the people who do Pantheon 5 hitless. That is my goal. Problem, I kind of really suck at the goal. Whoops. This is just an image. But, yeah. I wish I could, like, have the footage for you. I couldn't record it with my phone. I could have recorded the ending with my phone. I should have done that. I think it automatically, saves some, like, play screen stuff, but I wouldn't know how to like do any of that. I'd have to figure out a way to like log it. I would have to log into YouTube on the PlayStation and then upload it from there. So maybe I could do that. Then I have to like figure out how to like upload the right amount of footage as well. So that's probably not going to happen. So I guess you do technically just have to take me by my word. I could put a screenshot of the achievement or something, but I assume you'll believe me. I can always like put like in the Discord or something put a screenshot of the achievement. But this is huge. This is amazing. The VR making everything so slick, it completely negated the challenge of the climb. I had practiced the climb so much, and I was so bad, even with all the practice, because of the lag. But now, and like everything, even like, there was a test I did, like, on the screen version, I could jump at do my wings at a fairly high height, hit the floor before bouncing, which would recharge the wings. In the VR thing, I would already see myself on the ground, so presumably I was hitting it I was hitting it so it worked in the same place, but there was so much lag on the TV it thought I would be hitting it later. Or it would show me hitting it later. Or something. I don't know what it was, but there was something that changed, like playing on the VR seemed to have changed the fundamental way the game worked. Everything was slicker and smoother. I thought that lag was part of the game. As soon as I used the VR, the lag was gone. And that input lag went away. It was so helpful. That's what let me win. So I'm gonna keep working. I think throughout the entire thing, I maybe got hit on average twice per boss. Maybe 1.5 times per boss. So it's probably like 60 to 80 hits. So I have to cut out 60 to 80 hits. I have to cut out like 60 to 80 hits. I think I'm already at the point where, like, of the remaining bosses I haven't been on Radiant, I'm close-ish with Absrad. A bit more VR training and I'll be able to do it. And I'm probably there with Grim as well. And, like, some of the other ones I haven't beat include, like, Markoth and GPZ. Markoth, I think, is going to be the very last challenge standing between me and full Radiant or hitless P5. But GPZ, I'm pretty good at. I've already, like, discovered a glitch that helps you abuse him a bit. And, like, Oblobbles are another thing one I struggle with. But even them, I could probably, Oblobbles, I normally take quite a few hits, because I kind of suck at them. But I only took one hit with the VR. So I did, like I said, like, for some of them, like Crystal Guardian, I got hit twice, which is weird. There was a Soul Tyrant fight where I got hit, like, 3 times in a row. That wasn't the P5 one, but that was like a training thing I would try it against Soul Tyrant. I got hit like a whole bunch of times in a row. But on some of the other bosses, Zero didn't get hit at all. I did very good on Umu. I was able to pretty much one-cycle Umu. I didn't quite. Technically, the second Umu was right on top of her when I shot out one of the Shade Souls, so it popped it again, and then I shot out another Shade Soul, so I didn't quite one-cycle her. But I think I might have actually been hit once in the Umu, just because I wasn't paying attention for her first attack. But yeah, I did really good. I'm really proud of myself. And I hope I can get, like, video evidence of me beating it again soon. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. Next time I get close, I'll start recording the end. You know, if you go back to, like, my first videos, you can see how I just recorded the screen on my phone. So I'll just do that if I get close to the end again. But for now, yeah, that was the first kill. 10:38 or 10:39 of Tuesday, September 23rd, 2021. I wonder what the date of me beating P5 hitless is going to be. I assume I will do it at some point. Like, that's one of my, like, life goals on my bucket list now. That and, get away with murder. That probably shouldn't be something on my bucket list, but, it's there. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so excited. I'm gonna pop here in celebration. This is amazing. Like, and for reference for my skill, like, I'm really good at video games, but I never do completion stuff. Like, the amount of games I've played compared to the amount of games I beat is like, so crazy. Like, I've played hundreds of games. I've not beat Minecraft, one of my favorite games. I've now sort of beat Hollow Knight. I got 4 of the 5 endings. There's that one where I just have to give him the flower, but I've basically beat all of Hollow Knight. Other than, like, the extra challenges. I beat Donkey Kong Country Returns. I beat Super Mario Galaxy. Except I didn't get the green stars. Still haven't done that yet. I haven't beat most games. I think I got most of Mario Kart, but there's still some unlockables that require time trials. Didn't do those. I beat my life as a Dark Lord twice now. Once fully, once where I've not quite beat a few levels. Just a few days ago, I played through that game again. But this can now go on one of the few games I've beat almost in its fully. I'm an achievement short from Steel Soul. I believe it's Steel Soul mode. I don't think the PS4 has a speedrunning achievement. There's only one more hidden trophy, and I've not done Steel Soul. I know on the computer there's both a Steel Soul and a speedrun achievement, and The PS4 only has one more hidden trophy, and I don't know which one it is. So I assume it's going to be Steel Soul, so that might be something I start going for again. But yeah, that's what happened. Beat P5. So, took a lot of training, fair bit of luck, a lot of practice. I've probably played the game, the Hollow Knight, in total 200 hours now. Yeah, so, jeez. Anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some sort of comment. Let me know what you think of that. Let me know if there's like some other kind of challenge more reasonable than P5 I can go for in the meantime. And let me know how hard it is to upload footage from the PS4, because it's a PS4, not PS5. Let me know how hard it is to upload footage, because maybe I can figure that out and actually upload the victory footage. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a like for Hollow Knight stuff. I'll see if I can find a way to actually start recording the Hollow Knight stuff. If I can record Hollow Knight off the PS5, or PS4, that would be amazing. So, if this video gets an excessively high amount of likes for how many likes my normal videos get, I will figure that out. I can't promise it, but I will really try my best. That's what I can promise you. I'll try my best, guys. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I don't know where this artwork came from. Whoever drew it, good for them. I don't know. I had this image on my phone. I don't know why I had it. I was looking for like the image I normally do for just talking videos, and I found this instead, and I figure, oh yeah, this works much better for Hollow Knight. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'll respond to any comments you leave in this one. Bye, guys.